Hey, what's up guys? Rideshare guy here, and today I've got a video for you about DailyPay. So we're going to talk about should drivers sign up for this new service called DailyPay. And you guys have probably heard about it by now. I've seen a couple other people do videos and we talked about it on the blog here and there, but I wanted to give you my take. And if you guys aren't familiar with this service, it's basically an instant pay option that allows you to cash out your rideshare earnings at the end of the day. And if it sounds familiar, it should, because Lyft actually has a feature that is the exact same thing called Express Pay, and Lyft's feature actually allows you to do it instantly to your debit card or checking account. And I tried that service out. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes. It's pretty cool. It costs 50 cents to cash out everything, and you have to make over $50. Uber also has a pilot program called Instant Pay, and there's a little bit more work, well, sort of a lot more work required, because you need to set up really pretty much a second checking account. And to be honest, I've gotten mixed reviews from drivers. The service itself works great once you get it set up and running. It's just a lot more involved, right? It's not as easy to get set up. And I've heard honestly pretty bad reviews from people that have had problems with the service, because as you guys know, dealing with Uber's customer service is not that great. And when you're kind of dealing with them over important issues like your money and your pay and where it is, you can get frustrated pretty easily. And so that's kind of the main complaints I've heard about Uber's instant pay option have had to do with customer service on their end, and also the company they use called GoPink. Their customer service has been pretty bad, and if you look up their reviews online, they have pretty bad reviews when it comes to their company and kind of customer service. So definitely that's kind of something to keep in mind. And I mean, as far as DailyPay, personally, I've found it to be the best option for drivers, and almost all of the feedback that I've gotten from my readers has been overwhelmingly positive. You know, like with any service, there's been one or two people complaining about this or that, but overwhelmingly, I'd say most people are definitely enjoying the service. And if you're not that familiar, basically how it works is once you sign up with DailyPay, you basically change your Uber bank account info, so the info that's listed on your Uber profile, to DailyPay's bank account info. Now DailyPay is going to receive all your payments, your weekly payments every week going forward, and then that allows DailyPay to send you your daily payments, right? So at the end of the day, they're going to look and see how much money you made. They take about 90% of it just in case there's any discrepancies or anything like that, and send it to you at the end of the every day. And kind of like it sounds, DailyPay, you actually do get paid daily, and it works great. So I'm signed up with it, and it's a cool service. Obviously, they do charge money for this, and if it's I think the fees are pretty reasonable though. If it's less than $150 a day, they charge you 99 cents. If it's more than $150 a day, they charge $1.49. And if you're making more than $150 a day, you're probably more than happy to pay that 1%. So if you guys do go through our link, our affiliate link, you'll get your first 2 weeks free when you sign up. And one of the things I'm really excited about this program, and especially going forward, that I think is going to be cool, is that they're going to start integrating with other services, right? So they just announced an integration with DoorDash, which I think is cool. That's a service. DoorDash is a delivery service that I actually signed up for, did some deliveries, signed up, checked it out. I have a few videos on it. You guys can check those out. And, let's say you are a part-time driver or even a full-time driver, and you're really thinking about ways to maximize your profits. You might find that, hey, DoorDash is super profitable during lunch. They offer bonuses. People are always ordering, you get tips, right? All these benefits. And Uber tends to be really slow during lunch. So you go out and drive for DoorDash kind of during the times where it makes the most sense, where you're going to make the most amount of money. And then come nighttime or Friday, Saturday nights, you go and drive for Uber, right? Now you have sort of all these different payments coming in at the end of the week. And, DoorDash might pay weekly, Postmates might pay 4 days after you do the runs, right? So it's sort of all a big mix. And the thing I think is cool about DailyPay is that, I can envision, or right now they integrate with DoorDash and Uber. So if you're doing DoorDash and Uber, they combine your earnings from that single day into one payment. So you can imagine this kind of trend in the future, right? Why a service like this is cool, because let's say in the future you're working for multiple services. Let's say there's an app even that allows you to get multiple different calls, right? But you're not going to be able to use instant pay options for all of those different companies. DailyPay sort of comes in and integrates all those services. So that's why I think it's a cool integration. And going forward, especially in the future, I think it's going to be super cool. So obviously, a couple of words of warnings with any kind of service that's going to deal with your money and kind of look at, obviously you want to think about the fees, because the service does cost money, and obviously it can't be free. So if you're a full-time driver especially, and you're driving every single day, I think you want to be a little bit careful, because those fees could add up to a few $100 over the course of a year. And, not that that's a bad thing, but I think I recommend that you work really hard not to depend on this, right? But if you need the money sooner, I totally understand. I mean, this is how almost everyone in the service service industry is paid, right, they might get minimum wage and cash tips at the end of the night. So it's a very common way of getting paid, right? Getting paid daily or getting paid with that instant kind of sense of gratification. Now, if you guys do need this more as a one-off service and kind of occasionally, there is another company called Active Hours that does something similar. And if you guys just want the option to kind of cash out once in a while, because if you do sign up with DailyPay, they do take your payments every single day. If you're working every day, they're going to take your payments. But on the days that you don't work, they don't charge a fee. So signing up for these services is definitely cool. And if you guys have signed up, definitely leave a link in the comments below. Let me know what your experience has been like so far. And especially if you've used Lyft's option or Uber's option or some of the other options available out there, feel free to let me know. Let me know how they compare and what your guys' experience has been like. So as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll look forward to hearing from you guys soon. All right, take care.